I ain't, I mean, I ain't no R&B singer like that.
Okay, okay.
Songs, you know? So, you feel me? So shit, I mean, yeah. So I use auto-tune for sure.
Okay, and I know you said you went to Bogan. So what was it like in high school? Like how was Bogan? I'm pretty sure everybody know Bogan. So, but like,
Bogan was lit. I mean, in Chicago, I feel like it's different than now. I feel like
that's what I was getting at. So like, high schools is now. It's you got a lot of school shootings going on. Kids bringing guns to school. Lots of fights going on. It's crazy now. So, in that time, what was it like? Like, was any of that going on?
no, it was just lots of fights. I mean, it was more so that than anything, though. You feel me? Like, don't get me wrong, motherfuckers that die from here and there. But I bet it's, this Chicago, though.
Right.
It's like, at that time, it was so much different. Like, niggas was not shooting like that.
Right.
You'll get beat out your clothes. It was more so point them out, knock them out. It was more so motherfuckers getting robbed. More so, but seen a lot of shit, but it was like, it wasn't as crazy as it is now. 2012 hit, that's when shit went left. That's when shit went left. So, Bogan was lit, though. It was, it's just regular high school. If you cool, you cool. If you not, you not. If you gotta know certain people. You deal with certain people. You got your own little people that you hang with. You got your own little cliques or whatnot. Fire alarms, they pulling that bitch every day.
I know how that is. So it's like,
lit. I mean, but it's a lit environment, though. It's just,
was you had a lot of you was part. Would you consider yourself popular in high school, or you had your own little circle? You kept to yourself.
I had my own little circle. I went in everybody's face. Yeah, motherfuckers. Some motherfuckers know me. Some motherfuckers don't. It's because I ain't talk to everybody.
Okay.
You pass by everybody. You cordial with everybody, but you don't talk to everybody. I got the same friends I have from high school. I know now. We might not be as close or kick it as much as when we was in high school, but we still, I can still call them. They can still call me. We can still link up whenever we need to, type shit. So that's what it is with high school. But yeah, Bubble was definitely a fun time. It gets you. I feel like it gets you prepared for like real life. Like outside of high school.
It get you ready for that life. Right. What's next?
For sure.
The next step. Excuse me. Now I know you were saying like how the times was changing. You growing up in Chicago and going to high school in Chicago. I know you right before that era, like the era right before everything did pop off. I know you said like how things was in 2012. Now, how do you feel about everything that's going on now compared to how it was with you coming up? Like with the difference, like
it's crazy now. Chicago not really the same. I mean, it's a beautiful city. We love Chicago. It's just not the same, though. Like it ain't as fun no more. But I ain't a young nigga no more neither though. So it might be fun for the young niggas in a different way. But just looking at it, it ain't the same. Like everybody dying like every day. It's like it's no peace in nothing. Like it ain't even no lines. Like kids can die, old people can die, civilians can die, your mama can die. Like it's crazy. Like and that's not how it was. Like you feel me? Like it wasn't like I say. Motherfuckers weren't really heavy on the shooting like that. No way. Motherfuckers was really like fighting. Like I say, like point them out, knock them out, like all that type shit. Now it's like you can't even really be a civilian. Like you really gotta be out the way. Like it ain't really no love for nothing. Like there's no rules in this shit no more. Like it's really like an all out war right now. You feel me? And these young niggas, ain't no respect. So I mean, you just gotta Chicago different. It's different. It's a different time right now. It's lit. You feel me? But it's just not the same as when we was coming up. It's totally different for sure. Totally different.
Alright, like of course these shorties out here, they going crazy now. They out here reckless with it, robbing, stealing, shooting, carjacking, all that stuff. Like, how do you feel like? What do you feel like the cause of that? Or what do you feel like started that, and what could help that? Like, I kind of phrased that wrong, but you get what I'm saying. Like compared to the times of you coming up and like how things are now, like how do you feel like what's the cause of that?
These niggas picked up guns.
But what made them pick up guns? I feel like How you feel?
I mean, you see, they make. I mean, you know, guns come on the trains. You know, it is what it is. Motherfuckers hop the freights. I mean, but yeah, they niggas decided to pick up guns once real blood was shed. You know, that's when shit really kicked off. Like, and I get it. You can't take it back. That shit become a virus. It's like you start losing people. That shit become a virus. So now it's like, I feel like I want Chicago to come together so bad. Like, you know, and honestly, I feel like the media try to push Chicago to be this crazy ass city. It's not as crazy as the media try to push it. So I don't want to make it seem like we just out here just over tweaking, just like out here just everybody dying. Everybody just, no, it ain't really, it's not like that. But like as far as, you feel me, like it's as far as being it from then and now, yeah, that shit is definitely different. And I don't think it's like, I really don't see no end to it, bro. Like I try to see the good in it. I try to like see the end game, but these they too far. It's too far gone, bro. These little niggas too far gone.
And I feel like too, like with the gangs and everything, there's no structure and there's no leaders, and that caused a lot of problems too. Because it's a lot of gangs that they into it with their own guys.
That's what it was.
Like that should never happen.
And I don't want to come off like no game. I don't gang bang. I don't gang bang at all. Like, you know, I was just, you know, just being from Chicago, you see a lot of shit. You be around a lot of shit, so you know what's going on. You know, you be in the loop. So it's like, yeah, the structure, that shit gone. Like that, the young niggas don't even respect the older heads no more. Like, you could come out, I don't give a fuck what you did 20 years ago. Even if you was, I don't give a fuck if you was a heavy 20 years ago, if you was on top of the world. You come out now, they don't give no fuck about that. Like, they don't give no fuck about your mama, bro. Like, they don't give no fuck about your little sister. They killing kids on purpose. Like, just cause whoever they trying to get is, they can't get them. They killing their seed. Like, that shit is crazy.
Right.
And posting about it, that shit is wild. Like, that shit crazy. So the structure gone. Ain't no structure. Like,
and it's definitely weird.
This shit wild west.
It's really crazy because I see now, like, I done seen some artists, they'll go on the hit, they might die. I've been seeing, like, let's say this, all right, some people been dying lately, and it's like they parents or defend what they kid was doing. Like, you know, they died going out. Like, that's crazy. It's like, how is the parents glorifying their own kid, you know, moving like that? Like, it's cool.
I mean, that ain't a normal though. Don't get me wrong. That's you do have some parents that, you feel me, like, that know what's going on and really wasn't, you feel me, like, wasn't trying to stop it or wasn't trying to, you feel me, do nothing about it. But for the most part, a lot of these parents don't know. Like, these kids act like a whole different mama. You think these kids really finna be in front of their mama like that? These kids love the fuck out their mama for real. Like, they not finna bring that to the crib like that. Don't get me wrong, it happens for sure. I ain't saying it don't happen.
It do happen, right.
For the most part, cause that's really out of majority of the times, really who you got your mama. Like, your mama, most of the time, that's who you gonna be with. Like, most of the time, that's who you gonna be with. So these kids not bringing that shit to the crib for real. Like, that mama don't know they probably hear some music or something, and mama probably say something about it. You know, she probably said something about it, but for the most part, she obsolete to what the fuck going on. And she don't know her son probably done went out on a hit yesterday. Probably done went on a hit after school, came back in the crib, act like nothing happened, asked for something to eat. She don't know.
Right.
She don't know what the fuck just happened.
Right.
All she know, that's her son. He probably made some music, but she don't know how deep it got streetwise. Because anybody can make music. I could go on this bitch and tell you I killed 30 people yesterday.
Right. Or
go on a song and be like, yeah, I do hit after hit after hit.
And that's funny because you just said, like, how he could just come home and just, she don't know what's going on, what he did yesterday. That's true. He could have just killed somebody and came home like, you got something to eat? He don't know what's going on.
That's how it is. You get that, you more get that acceptance, not even acceptance, but more so from, like, your father, because it's more so like, your father, that's more of where your tough structure comes from.
Nah, that's crazy. I was just about to get into that. Now, do you feel like how some of the kids are today, that happens from like a broken family, like the father not being there, or the father just having the kid, the mama not being there?
No, I mean I feel like it could play a part in it, but I mean I feel like I don't take that into account as much as other people do, because a lot of people say like the father wasn't in the picture or whatnot, he wasn't around type shit. But I mean, don't get me wrong, you definitely need your father, but I feel like for you not to be in the streets, or for you not to go do what you're doing, you don't need nobody, you don't need a man to tell you that that's not the right thing to do. You feel me? Like, you getting in this because this your product, and this is your environment.
It's what
like
you
when
see.
you go outside, this is what's happening. You feel me? Like, this is what you around. Like, you can't, when you go to these high schools and you go outside and you around all this, you really trying to fit in. A lot of people try to fit in. It's like, you feel me? Like, you have to adapt to what you're around. And now you caught into it. And if you listen to a lot of, like, I listen to a lot of interviews of these other younger artists and all that. And they say that it's more so I'm like, this is what it is. This is what you adapt to. This is you go to school. You can't be everybody else around this bitch cool. You the only one that's they think you a thorn. You sticking out like a bad toe right now. So now, all right, now you looking like fresh meat.
right.
I was like,
it's like some people don't want to come off as lame
if
they
you
try
don't
to
want
fit
to
in.
adapt to that, you got to turn yourself into that character.
Right.
So now, after you turn yourself into that character, you get locked into that character. So now it's like, you not even like that for real. You turned like that.
Right.
And now that good little boy that you wanted to be, you can't even be that no more.
Now you stuck being somebody else. You a new character.
That you evolved into, because you have to adapt to what's going on around you.
Now, and then too, I know you said like how the media portrays Chicago to be more worse than what it is. Now, do you feel that the internet plays a lot of part in what's going on today in today's society?
For sure.
And would you say that the music too?
For sure.
What would you say is the worst? They both bad, but which one, hands down, what would you say played a bigger part in what's going on right now? Cause think about it, without the internet, it wouldn't, like, this music wouldn't be, it wouldn't be hitting bases like that.
I would say the internet.
I agree with you on that.
The internet got people talking back to you. The internet is where.
And the internet stirs beef, like.
The internet is where you get your feedback. Cause the music is the music. Whatever you drop is what you drop. But the people, they give you your feedback. That's where it comes from. So I feel like social media really play a lot, and then especially like everybody who has a take on Chicago is everything that's violent. It's everything, and it's never no good shit about Chicago. Whenever these media blogs and these people on YouTube, they talk about Chicago, it's always about the bad in Chicago. It's always about the violence in Chicago. So so that's why, like, a lot of people that's outside of Chicago is not looking at Chicago as being this beautiful ass place to where, that actually got good shit going on around it. But no, you just want to go to the inner city, but you can go to the inner city of any other state. You can go to California. Crazy thing about it is we number 3 for most violent city, but we get labeled as, you feel me, like the most violent.
Yeah, like number 1, but we not number 1, right?
But we number 3 as far as violence. I don't understand that.
Right, because I think what's up there? I think St. Louis, was it St. Louis up there?
I think it's St. Louis,
Philadelphia,
Detroit,
and Philadelphia. And I think Philly over us, but I heard
I don't know. But I know for sure it was St. Louis, and there was
Detroit definitely up there. Yeah,
Detroit.
Memphis too. I think it was Memphis.
Yeah,
Memphis
so
one.
Why don't y'all go to another? Why don't y'all? Because we the 3rd largest city, and y'all want to make, and that's just what it is with us. You gotta have a large city. You want to make us the face of that, when you can go to any other inner city in any other state, any other hood, and it can happen like that.
Right.
Like, so I don't mean, you feel me? Like, it's social media is definitely the straw that stirred the pot for that, for sure.
And